have topped up your tea or you have got yourself a bit of popcorn because we have got a very interesting guest. Let me tell you how interesting he is. So essentially, he became super famous because he wanted to break the Guinness World Record of the amount of kisses he can get within 3 years. That's an interesting person, right? So he is none other than the videographer, the content curator, the podcaster, John Telewa, aka Kiss the Bandit.
Kisscapades.
Hey,
how are
Thanks
you?
for having me, guys. I appreciate this a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
You're so welcome, and thank you so much for being here and being on Type Professional again.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
Good luck this week.
I was the first one in the studio.
Yeah.
I mean, you realize that, huh?
Yes, you were. Thank
But
you.
you're always professional when it comes to time.
Yes.
Very
No,
professional.
actually, when we're doing the podcast, I was earlier, but it's okay. It's
Oh, yeah, I was
Really?
too.
Yes,
I was
Is
too.
that what we're doing now?
I was
Doing
too.
now?
Hey, we're going to call our guest out.
One of the few times that I've been late.
Yes.
Yeah.
But tell us first of all, the
Yeah.
Guinness World Record of the most amount of kisses. First of all,
Yeah.
why even invent it? Apart from obviously getting kissed by so many women,
Yeah.
why were you drawn to that?
Because I love women. I mean, isn't it that simple? But, you know, it just started off as a, you know, a joke.
Yeah.
But I realized that, you know, I've always been in tune with social media.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is a nice branding opportunity, so why not? And, you know, one kiss after the other, I started doing interviews, gigs and stuff. And, you know, even you guys mentioned earlier, what's her name? Huda.
Yes.
And, you know, we're really good friends.
Yeah, when we were talking, I was like, oh
And
my God.
no. The thing is, what people don't realize is that when I was doing the Kisscapades thing, when I was collecting kisses, which I still am, but I'm not under any pressure.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting any jobs, and a lot of people were cutting me off from corporate gigs because I seemed like a
Because of the branding that
yeah,
happens,
because they're not sure, like, is this a good thing for us or is it a bad thing for us? So something crazy is that she noticed that I'm good at creating content, and she picked me and she shed light on what just became now what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So even at times when people just mention about it, I'm just like, you guys have no idea
Yeah, and you
the
know,
power that woman has.
the conversations I've had with you totally gave me a different perspective of, like, you know, of course there's the persona, but then there's also the person behind it. Now you are also a fantastic videographer. Honestly, I don't know one in East Africa or anywhere near who's as good as you.
Thank you.
How did
Thank
that
you.
all start? Because I mean, it's expensive. The equipment you use is expensive.
I started off using my phone. I think I had like was it an iPhone 3 or was it 4S or something? But that's what I started using during when I was collecting the kisses.
Right.
And that's just how I started, like, creating short videos. I mean, everything that I've grown into just started off with the kissing.
Yeah.
Because that's how I learned all the skills. Because people just wanted to see, like, can you post a video, you know, like talking or picking up a girl? I shoot with my phone, edit, post. Can you post more pictures, like, you know, kissing a girl or something? I mean, have I made out with you before?
No, we didn't make out. I do have a picture. You kissed me on the cheek.
Are you sure?
Be careful. Kissing.
Wait, he kissed you. Does that still count to your...
I know.
to
No,
the-
I
to
kissed
the-
him.
Yeah,
I
I
kissed
mean-
him on the cheek.
I
I
was
kissed
about
him
to
on
say
the
it
cheek.
has to benefit
True.
you.
I should have given them
we
the
didn't make
picture.
out?
We did not make. Boys,
How about
stop.
you? Did we
Boys,
make out?
We did not make
Maybe
out.
What I love
Lydia.
is this is the first time I'm meeting you, so ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it.
Maybe it was Lydia.
I think so. I mean,
It be your own.
light-skinned.
Be
we
your own
haven't met-
over
we
here.
haven't met
We have
before?
not met. Actually, it's funny because while I was still in USIU, I heard the name, like, Kissing Bandit, the Kiss Bandit. So I didn't know.
Are you sure
behind-
we haven't met? Just think
Boy,
about it.
I promise you. But I heard sort of like, oh, this guy's trying to break a world record. I didn't realize that it sort of went deeper and it really opened doors for you.
It did.
So, but you know, I gotta ask, because are you still on this road of breaking the record, or is your focus okay?
I
So
am,
the
but
focus is still there.
The focus is still there. It's just because now I had to slow it down because I wasn't getting
you're
any
busy.
endorsements or anything from doing that. So I had to figure out how can I make money and still support myself without, you know, begging these corporates for all,
course,
you know, like, oh, I need this and that. And most of them that I gave my ideas were actually stealing the ideas and running with them.
It can happen.
I won't name you guys, you know yourselves. But so now I'm in control with everything that I'm doing. Like, even with my podcast, it's grown like super huge. And I'm in control. I own the content and everything. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Do you own this content?
We don't own Let's Talk,
know
but
what?
we're happy to be here.
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing, but you know what I mean.
Of course, I
Because,
actually leading into that question though, so then would you recommend like other people who are trying to come up sort of, I don't want to call it using a niche, but it's like you got a very focused sort of like path through the Kissing Bandit. Do you think that's sort of like the easiest way to start up?
It's very risky and you have to be very patient because it's not easy. It's not easy. You might starve like a couple of nights, months and stuff. That's definitely going to be there, but eventually it just starts making sense because people will gravitate towards your energy. If like they see like, yo, this person is putting in work, consistent, and like I post like at least I think a total of 35 to 40 videos in a day. Insta stories, all those things. So I have like made that into my routine. And in return, if like a client comes to me for content, they're sure I can deliver the same. So
and you definitely always deliver. Like I've known you for like years. Okay, the beginning Kissing Bandit. Yes, I kiss you on the cheek.
Hey, listen.
And then even you did
before I even interrupt you, you know what? I'll just say, I think I've dated 2 people in this table.
Okay, no. Anyways,
hey, listen, but you know that's a topic for another day.
Exactly.
How many kisses have you got?
How many sips juice?
Sips juice. This side of the table.
How many kisses have you got so far?
I'm at around 7,500 and something.
Is that kisses in the mouth?
No, I mean I slowed down on that. It's just on the cheek, you know, on the cheek.
Yeah.
What's the world record?
There's no world record. That's the only thing that stood out from what I was doing. Because like even internationally, as much as people are crazy in the States, UK and everything, we're like, what? Nobody has actually done this. They've done like underwater kissing like in the mountains, in the trees, but nobody has like collected like, you know, most kisses and documented them.
And like I said, I've
known you. I have a code that protects what I'm doing.
Like I said, I've known you for years, starting off as a Kissing Bandit. Then you did like the behind the scenes video for like one of my videos, which was dope. Check it out on YouTube. Like that's when you started becoming a content creator. All of that. When did you start this game? Like when did you start? Because I feel like ever since I came to Kenya, I've known you. And I feel like so many people out there know the Kissing Bandit, but when did you start?
But the thing is, I used to be in advertising.
Okay.
It was like a good gig for a couple of years because I was being overworked and everything, but I got fired, I think, probably 4, 5, 6 times. Not because of work, but just from some other reasons, you know, because I was always out there.
Kissing too many ladies.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe, I think. But I'm just saying, like, in return, oh, wait, am I losing my chain of thought? What was the question again?
The question was
how I started. So, yeah, I mean, during my off days, like on Saturdays and Sundays, I just used to go out and just shoot something creative with my phone and just feedback. Instagram was just starting off and I noticed like immediately, like there's just a way that I capture things and stuff that catches people's attention.
Like were you in uni? Were you in...
I never studied any of these things.
Oh, really?
No, so YouTube baby and everything. So.
And also about content creation. People say that, but what exactly does that entail? Let's say I'm a client, and maybe my business is like hair or whatever, and I want you to come in as a content creator. So what's your job? What's the thought process? How do you get to then be paid?
Okay, so the thing is, like even what you'll notice now from a lot of just content creators, a lot of people are not getting paid or they're starving artists. So at first when I was starting off, I was just shooting with everyone. And like I said, you know, after Huda started working with me, like my rate card just went pew. Because now she's just put you in a platform where like guys are calling even from different countries, like we saw you. I'm like, yo, I don't have a visa, but when I get it, we can still work on something. But you know, it's just tricky to figure that lane out because if you think about it like us being in a third world country, we don't really have a script for digital content. And that's why you have these huge companies like they pay influencers, artists and stuff, but at the end of the day, they don't get any impact to people because there's no script. We don't know the script yet. And there's some people who, like you've mentioned, Njugush, he wakes up one day, shoots a video just with the girlfriend, and like the impact and magnitude that it has. There's no script to that. So we still don't, I don't think we know the exact script yet, but I think just one, consistency and just patience. And you can attract the right people.
Absolutely. How do you think though, because obviously we have like big names in YouTube that we consider big names the same way we consider big names in comedy.
Kenya?
Yeah, in Kenya. Okay, so
Cool.
okay, I feel like you kind of just answered this question.
Yeah.
So do you think that Kenyan YouTubers are making a big impact? Because we've had YouTubers on the table before that are well known here, but do you think Kenyan YouTubers are making a difference?
Maxine.
Yeah, Maxine.
Oh no, that's my homie P as well. I mean, she's
okay,
been,
so
she's
then
been
you
on the
just
podcast.
called her out.
No. Here's the thing. When you're talking about like impact, we're talking of you influencing and teaching other people as well how they can actually make a living out of that.
Right.
But can you say like we have exact like proper YouTubers who like just make a living
Who have a career
through
out
like
of
just
it.
AdSense, sponsorships, and
Just
can we
that.
concretely
Just
say that
no,
like in
it's true.
Kenya?
Most of them have other businesses on the
Yeah,
side. Right?
yeah, or
And
even just
YouTube
an 8
is
to 5.
promoting. So really, I guess you just answered the question of, but then follow up, what do you think the Kenyan YouTubers have to do to become those people, to actually make it into careers?
Stop doing things for free.
Yeah.
Stop doing things for free. Because the biggest mistake I was doing is like I was just working with everyone and everybody.
Yeah.
So I just had to start like taking what I do seriously. Because I mean, for YouTubers, we have like a lot of even youngsters who are coming up.
Of course, yeah.
But just think about it this way. What if you have rent to pay? You need to take your girlfriend out, like you said. You don't want people to buying their own presents. You know, I mean, just think about it like you're doing this independently. Guys in the States, in the UK, that's where we're picking all like the trends when it comes to fashion, makeup, hair tips, all those things. And think about it, they get paid.
Yes.
People like buy their cars when they're 19, 18, they're traveling and all these things. But can you say like a Kenyan YouTuber can actually do all these things for themselves?
But
so
you
just
see,
stop doing it for free.
But you see, the balance is like when you're initially starting off, it's always the it's about the bargaining chips. So I come in with my one-day-old YouTube channel.
It doesn't matter.
See, that's the thing, but you always feel
what,
like you want the, because they have the more influence at that time.
I'll tell you what, where did you grow up? Like maybe high school, uni and stuff?
England.
England, right? When did you start working?
I started working when I was 16.
16?
Yeah.
Were you getting paid?
Yeah.
Man, I rest my case.
That's a really good point,
Rest my
actually.
case.
That's a really good point.
Can a 16-year-old Kenyan, like just student or just any person at 16 years say that I actually make a living, making money, I can buy myself presents and stuff. I mean,
but also, you also said that as much as you do, if you demand people paying you all the time, what you have to compromise is that people are not always going to be willing to pay that amount of price. And because you've worked on his videography is out of this world. So now you are able to say, no, I'm not going to take your 50K if you're not coming with half a, do you understand? So my point is...
Half a million, like, listen, let's not chase away my clients. Let's not chase away my clients.
My point is, like, you built yourself up to a certain level of quality that it's not, you can live off your 5 clients a year. So then when somebody is starting off, they just might want to build a name.
I'll give you a tip. Just negotiate something. Just don't do it for free. Just show that you have a little bit of value. If it's a restaurant, if it's whatever, they don't have a budget, tell them like, okay, what can you give me in return? That's, maybe it's free food, maybe it's accommodation, but just get something that you can even just go treat like your parents, your loved one, or somebody, a significant other, so that you can be able to just show that you actually know what you're doing. Because clients can kind of pick up if they see that you're hesitant or you don't know what your value is. And in Kenya, they won't pay you.
I mean, this has been an amazing conversation, especially with the Kissing Band Day. You want to find out more, you'll find out more. But right now, it's time for game time.
We're playing games?
We're on top. Hey, ladies, we're on top. Hey, we're on top.
Oh, for today's game, we have a dance challenge. It's called Dancing Challenge. So there will be songs that will be played, maybe from other countries, but we want to know how well us Kenyans, Dana,
thank you.
I don't know about you, but as Kenyans know the Kenyan dancing styles. So I guess, should Dana go first?